Have you ever wanted to see Darth Vader, Stormtroopers, and Boba Fett fused with gray aliens? Well, too bad! This is the Universal War. Universal War. So actually, the full title of this set is apparently Universal War Space Commander. And oh look, a giant blank back of the card with nothing but a barcode and some info over in the bottom right corner. We've got distributed by Magic Source International Limited, based out of Carson, California. Made in China. Oh, it's a newer knockoff from China? Guess we know what that means. CE, not for 0 to 3, recycle it, made in China. So, you might remember, we also had the set Universal Hero on Bootleg Zones, which was largely trying to portray Marvel superheroes using the generic ninja mold. Though that set also did turn Spider-Man into a gray alien, which is apparently a mold that's also good for a whole lot of things. Though these are actually different molds and not the same thing repainted over and over again, so they tried a little bit more here. To confusing effect, but still. Oh yeah, and that stupid sword in this set might look a little familiar to you. So according to the card back here, I guess this is gray alien version of Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, and Boba Fett fight valiantly against the generic gray aliens. I don't know what's happening anymore. Universal War. This is actually a set Allison picked me up, which I'm sure she regrets doing now. I heard, though, that Disney is going to incorporate Universal War into the Star Wars cinematic universe. So first off, let's check out this sword. Oh, wow. I've never seen the likes of this before. I wonder if I sheath the thing and pull this trigger down. Oh, well, look, now it's a gun. It's good for everything. There's even a belt clip on the side. What a cool thing. This is one of the best welcome gifts for the kids or something. What? I don't know. Stop fighting with yourself! All this infighting is driving the Universal War apart! So anyway, yeah, this is exactly the same thing as that Super Ninja sword gun. But, you know, in black instead of green. Amazing. Now I can have a sword fight with myself. I'm sword fighting with myself. Super Ninja versus Universal War. Oh no! They painted this little symbol thing on the Super Ninja version and not on the Universal War one. Same with the golden butt end of the sword, so they really cheaped out in Universal War, I guess. But guys, look at this! Oh man, this is crazy! I am insane to do this! Whoa! Those don't match! What am I doing? Quickly, transform to gun mode! This is the dumbest war we've had yet, Megatron. So on the sword sheath, we've got another company name on here. Manufactured by Xing Shuang Yi Toys Co. Limited. And we even have a production date, November of 2015. So here's our set of Universal Warriors, I guess. You'll notice that their body and cape are all the exact same mold, just some different paint details and plastic color. And they all come with the exact same large, hollow plastic gun. The Stormtrooper, I guess at first glance, isn't super odd until you really start noticing like the gray alien eyes and then like the butt chin and mouth there. Darth Vader is almost kind of a deformed Darth Vader until you notice the open mouth with the sharp teeth. Boba Fett? Boba Fett? Where? I don't see Boba Fett or the Universal War DeLorean, whatever you want to call this guy. I mean, he barely resembles a Boba Fett when you just got the face inside his tea. And then here we've got, I don't know, Mr. Mars Attacks or something. These figures all have one hand in kind of a fist shape and then the other is kind of pointing, which is supposed to be for like pulling the trigger of their giant gun, I guess, but I like it way better just for like doing a scolding.
You have been very bad, Stormtrooper. Very bad. Go to your room and think about what you've done. Durr! That just makes me grate my teeth.
These capes would be nicer if they're kind of a bit of a more rubbery material, but they're an awkward, stiff, cheap plastic. There's no leg articulation on these guys, you just got the arms and the head. And unlike with Super Turtles, one of them doesn't randomly have more articulation than the others. These figures have like no weight to them as they're all hollow, cheap plastic. And you can see nice plastic seams on the feet where they put the two pieces of plastic together to make these pieces of garbage. There's something kind of weird too about the Stormtrooper having a cape at all. Maybe he's supposed to be like an elite Stormtrooper or something, though of course that's what Boba Fett was originally supposed to be. Listen to me, I'm the leader of the Stormtroopers. No, you're not. You're just a bounty hunter. Oh man, I hate you. I'm gonna go sulk in the Sarlacc for like 20 years or something. What a wiener.
Hello, Stormtrooper.
Ah, aliens!
What?
These figures are so lightweight, once you give them the giant guns to hold on to, it makes them off-balanced and pretty hard to stand up. You really need to fiddle with them for a while to try and get them to stand while holding their dumb guns.
I knew I should have just used the Force today instead of bothering to check out this gun.
Actually, the best way to get these guys to stand is to have them use their guns as canes. This universal war has been taking all my life. I can barely bother to walk to the war anymore.
Shut up, you losers.
These are more super cheap, lightweight pieces of crap pretty much made for nobody. Really though, was anyone saying, I want Star Wars characters to do a fusion dance with gray aliens? Well, if you are out there saying that, I guess you know what garbage to look for now. Corners were cut absolutely everywhere on these toys, and it's kinda hard to find a point in them, too. I'll give it to them though, combining Vader, Stormtrooper, and Boba Fett's heads into grays is an idea probably not many would bother to come up with. And for good reason. I'm sure too this is an idea mostly born out of them saying, how do we do slight modifications to our gray alien molds to turn them into Star Wars? 7. I never thought we'd see these characters as grays, and now that's a wish I never had fulfilled. It's quite odd at least, and sometimes quite hard to figure out where the helmet actually ends on these strange hybrids. 8. The card is, serviceable, I suppose. Nothing all that interesting going on, though, and the back is bare. 3. Unless you don't want your Star Wars to actually look like Star Wars, I guess you better stick with actual Star Wars. 0. And the bootleg zones overall is 6! These are pretty amusing odd figure fusions, but they're also very cheap garbage.
Yo, Darth Gray Alien, I'm starting a rebellion. And look who I've already got to join me. The Star Warriors.
Hey, where are the Star Warriors? We could barely stand up because we suck.
You seriously brought back the Star Warriors? I could have gone with never seeing them ever again.
Oh, shut up. Go cry about some sand people, Annie.
Oh, don't you dare make fun of those perfect movies! You're gonna make people angry! Everything in those movies was perfect! I'll kill you! I'll kill them all!
Awkward.
Hey, I finally got out of the Sarlacc, and I'm the new Jabba the Hutt. Did you like that story?
I liked it better when it just turned into episodes of The Mandalorian at the end.
What? That sucked! Screw you, Star Warriors!
What about my highlight story? Yeah, what about it?
Ben, did we have adventures together when I was a kid and you probably used the Force or something to bullshit it out of my mind?
Well, the thing about that, Leia, is gotta go.
Wow, Force memory wipes. It's bullshit. All of it. Shut up, hon! I'm depressed and gonna go drink blue milk on a stupid planet until I use the Force to kill myself by doing a projection. It makes sense. Anyway, Leia, you want some Force dice?
Okay, this is just turning into sequel whining now. Shut up, all of you! All the Star Wars movies are perfect!
I was just thinking about that time you made C-3PO, Vader.
I never did that! Screw you, fat!
Vader, remember when we had all those fights on Tatooine and I was all out of shape and could barely use the Force anymore, even though the whole reason I was there was to protect Luke?
Yeah, I remember. That didn't make a lot of sense!
Oh.
Wait a second, an assassin tried to kill me when I was a child? How did I forget about that?
Shut up, Luke! Bad! You kids go to your room! I'm sick of this! I'm your father!
That is the way.
What? I thought you were Boba Fett, not the Mandalorian.
Shutting up is the way.
The new way?
No.